Toby Perkins.
Thank you very much, Madam Deputy Speaker. I'm very glad that my honourable friends have brought this debate here today. I believe that homelessness is one of the most significant issues facing our country right now. And I don't doubt the sincerity of the Secretary of State. I thought he addressed actually many of the issues that are relevant, and I think we did start to see a sense of the government's position moving to a recognition. This isn't purely a housing question, this is a much broader question, but I still also think we need to go much further in terms of the recognition of the extent to which welfare policy has had a really significant impact on the level of homelessness that we have. So whilst I welcome somewhat the tone that we heard from the Secretary of State, the test will be whether the means are willed as well as the ends to end this catastrophe, and whether the government can ultimately accept the reasons why we have the level of homelessness that we have. Now, my honourable friend from Wentworth was absolutely right to refer to the amazing reduction in homelessness that occurred under a Labour government. And a couple of people have said, you know, this shouldn't be a politicised issue, but I'm afraid it is. It is absolutely a political issue. The question of housing supply is a political question. The question of welfare policy, the impact that sanctions have had on people, the catastrophe that getting sanctions on many occasions has had for people, the reduction in homeless hostels is a political issue. The reduction in local government funding is a political issue, and the extent to which people who are incredibly vulnerable feel that they are not supported. In fact, it often seems to be the policy of the government to be tough on benefits because they think there's votes in that toughness that ultimately leads to the homelessness we have. Now, homelessness was always a city issue, and we were used back in the days of the last Tory government seeing this appalling homelessness in London. We didn't have it in Chesterfield. We do now. You know, and that's why there's a really significant drive, I think, right across our communities to get something done about the level of homelessness that we have. So I wish that the government, in responding to this, absolutely answer about their policies on housing. And it's really dreadfully disappointing that there's just 6,000 new social house builds last year from 40,000 when Labour lost power. But also to recognise that you know, this is a health issue, this is an alcohol and drug support issue, this is a welfare policy issue, and if we have a collective approach, then the government will certainly have my support in trying to tackle this problem.